United Kingdom, if they go to the zero bound or go to negative rates, they're not Europe, are they?
They're definitely not. And of course, the UK has this very significant current account deficit. And I often, explain to people that the real way of looking at a current account deficit is consider it to be a deficit of savers. And we need, therefore, international savers to come in and plug that gap. And international savers will come in if they like the fundamentals, if they like what they see. But if you look in the last few years, at, for instance, investment into the UK as a percentage of GDP, a few years ago, it was doing quite well, but recently, in the last few years, it's dropped below France, it's dropped below Germany, and that suggests that investors aren't liking what they see, i.e. there's too much political uncertainty. And if we continue to have uncertainty, investment flows, won't be as strong as perhaps they otherwise could be, and that potentially means a downward adjustment in the value of sterling.
Is it an adjustment that is gradual, or do we risk a jump condition off news flow or off trade flows?
I think we could certainly have some really jumpy movements in sterling. I think we've seen that all the way through this Brexit process. Often we get headline news and the market reacts. And now some of this, you could argue, is in the price. The fact that we're talking about this now means that perhaps there won't be such a big shock if we get some negative headlines on this further down the line. But I do still think that sterling volatility could really be quite heightened over the next, certainly over the next 3 to 6 months, possibly over the next year too, because there will be fallout. If Brexit doesn't go particularly smoothly, there will be fallout on the Johnson government, and he has been firefighting all of this year in terms of his reactions to the COVID-19, in terms of reactions to recently, of course, to his latest internals markets bill. So he's been firefighting for a long time. If he carries on firefighting for the next 3 to 6 months, we could have a very difficult government scenario, and sterling will react to that too.